Our best spots are going to be Balmont, the northeast side, Mount Levian, Willipeg area, the east side, and the southern fields near the southern outpost. I believe I have most of those unlocked, so we'll go from there. Let's see. Maybe I will bring Miles into this just to answer questions, but just to answer questions about the game. Let's see. Get Leighton Lakes loading. Get my headphones on. I have the music turned way down, so might be a little quiet. All right. Oh, shoot, I missed it. Where did it say we were? I think we are in Willipeg. Yeah, we're in Willipeg. All right. Which outpost did we start at here? Willipeg Southern. All right, if anybody's listening, we're just kind of trying to figure out where the best spot to go is going to be. I do have most of the outposts unlocked. I just need to figure out where I need to go. Titan Peaks. Titan Peaks. I wish they gave you like the Balmont Railroad outpost. I wish they gave you Northern. I wish they gave you a way to, like, a list of all of the outposts so you could just select from it. Oh, Mount Leviathan. Okay. Pika, that's in Peaks. How do I turn off that? Oh. Northern. Doesn't the map usually show feed zones and rest zones and all that too? Jackrabbit, moose. Let me see if I can find a map. And we'll go from there. All right, so let's check our loadout before we go anywhere. Inventory. Oh yeah, that Strandberg sucked. We're not using that again. And we do have our decoys here, and we have our 2 callers. We got a rangefinder, and we have our shotgun. How are we doing on shells? Got 36 10 gauge plastic birdshot. I don't know why you can't use the other birdshot one in this. Access the cache, go into storage, dump the Strandberg because it sucks. I'm sure it's great in its own way. I couldn't hit nothing with it last week, so we need a better protection gun. And I found an interactive map. That's pretty cool. On something called Wand. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, turkey, 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 turkey. The let's try this. Let's try this on the computer itself, shall we? Because that's a little confusing. But first, let's pick out a gun. What should we use for protection? Probably a rifle, because most of the handguns suck. Why doesn't it let me sort by gun type in? And how much capacity do that's fine. I'm gonna take the front line. 762 by 54R ammo, because as we know, the Solohkin, or whatever they called it, is actually a Mosin Nagant. You didn't know, now you know. Right? I don't think I can carry a scope with that, because I don't have enough weight available. Well, maybe. What scope is available? Did I scroll past it already? Might have. No, there it is. Compatible items. Night scope. That's free. I'll take that. We like free. Free's our favorite word. Alright. It's mostly for protection, but... Oh. Yeah, we'll take that too. And it's only half a pound. Alright, so the Odin 4 to 12 by 33. That'll be perfect. Alright. We got this. Odin 4 to 12 by 33. Here we go. That leaves us just under half a pound. Alright. Let's set that bad boy up. Blammo. Rifle says blammo. And blammo. Alright. So we are good to go. Let's make sure we're loaded. Yep. That's nice. I can always take it off with my middle mouse button here. Alright. My flag glitching. Kind of hovering there. And it's going the wrong way. What's up with that? Because the wind is going the other way. Alright then. A new one. Go find us some turkeys. See if I can transfer this over to iPad, which will be all right. Yeah, there we go. Something went wrong. Try refreshing page. There we go. Nope, something went wrong. All right. Leighton Lakes turkey need zone. Go. Miriam turkey. Okay. Miriam. Oh, there it is. Let's turn off everything but the Miriam turkey on wand. I'll post this link in the description of the video then. And you know what? I'm gonna post it in chat too. See if I can do that while in game here. So this map is an interactive discovery map. Also need right. So it looks like we are not anywhere near any. No, that's not true. Not true. It looks like we're near the Willipeg. Actually, if I go south, oh, it looks like I'm pretty close to one. I'm having a little trouble figuring out exactly where on the map these are because I think if we just kind of go north here, we'll be okay. So let's drop this in chat. And hopefully you can hear me pounding away on the keyboard there. There we go. All right, and that's in chat. And let's see. So, yeah, let's just start heading north. We're gonna spray up. I need more volume. Not hair volume. Hair volume's not a problem for me because I have none. All right. So we have our trusty Mosin Nagant here. Sorry, Solohkin. And we have our rangefinder scope. And that map link is dropped in both the YouTube and Twitch chats. If you are interested in an interactive map of that, it's up there for you. All right, it is 8:12 a.m. And let's take a look at the encyclopedia and see what we can learn about, or the codex, and see what we can learn about the Miriam turkey. Well, that's a big list. Miriam turkey. Turkeys are native to North America, and turkey hunting is big all across the continent. It's so popular that hunters are warned not to stalk them in case they might be heading towards another hunter's ambush. Turkeys are land-roaming animals, but are known to be able to fly around 437.45 yards in a single go. I suspect that was originally meters. They can easily climb trees and enjoy using them as hiding areas from ground predators while they roost. They're known to be very unpredictable and extremely easy to spook. As part of the Galliformes bird order, they are closely related to other game birds such as pheasants, partridge, and quail. In a pear tree. I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. Males are called Jakes, gobblers, or toms, while a female is called a jenny. I did not know that about the females. I've heard the other stuff about the males. So what do we have? We have nothing. That looks like a bird, but it's just a bush. Looks like an animal. Ooh, good. This will mask our sound a little bit more. Alright. So we are going to bring up on another screen here. Sorry that came through. Oh, I also need to. I never did get a chance to put a compressor on my desktop audio. I heard the turkey calls were extremely loud, so I apologize in advance for that. All right, we're gonna bring up Wand here on another screen so that I can use the interactivity of this on a screen. Okay. Hidden Lakes, yep. I don't care about collectibles. I don't. What was that? Where did that come from? It sounded like a moose. And this is not the correct gun to handle a moose, but it's gonna have to do. I probably should have grabbed a slightly heavier gun, but that's alright. We like living dangerous. Figure out where the heck these need. We're gonna keep following the path here. Gonna turn off everything again but the Miriam turkey on our map here that you guys can't see. We are okay, yeah, Willipeg Southern. Turkey. That should be just up to our left. There should be some fields up this way. Just up to our left here. So what is that, west? Let's head west. See what we can find. Do I have my tree blind? Did anybody see that in the inventory? I think I do. Yes. Tree stand, excuse me. Oop. There we go. What do we got? Oh, that's a moose. We're gonna let him clear out of the area. We don't want to spook him. Mating call. I don't know, you're not my type there, big boy. Boy, this wind is something else. Like it is here in real life right now. It is cold out here in Pennsylvania today, boys and girls. So, I don't know exactly. Just heard something off to my right. Yeah, there's definitely some turkeys that are going to be in this general vicinity here. So we're going to lay out our decoy. I'm going to go up to this hunting stand and we're going to lay out our decoys. Heading towards it? Yeah, I'm kind of heading. Alright. We're going to see what that stand can see. I do have my my tree stand too, but... Oh, that's Mr. Lonely Horny Moose again. Oh no, that's a missus for him. Look at that. The regular Rocky and Bullwinkle singles bar out here. I don't know if anybody's watching, but if you are, I appreciate you. And If you're watching this on a replay later, I appreciate you as well. I'm not sure if anybody's watching live. I do have the chats up on the screen, on my other screen over here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice calm hunt this morning. So we are doing the Thanks for the Fowl turkey hunting event. We did manage to get one turkey to pass the trophy check last week down in Mississippi Acres. I also did a hunter stream last Wednesday that is up on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm doing a lot of live streaming right now just because honestly I don't have the energy with work and everything else to edit off-road videos and wrenching videos right now. So yeah. Live streaming it is. It's a fairly easy way to... Well, there we go. Look at that. They're leading us right to them. There's some moose poop. Live streaming is a fairly easy way to create content and unwind. Like, I don't have to think. Just play a game, talk it out while I do it. That's it. That above the poop there. I guess if I had $1 for every time a bush or some rocks tricked me into thinking it was an animal, I would have several many dollars. The fuck is that? Sorry for the cursing. I was not expecting one to just walk up on me like that. I guess that's the one we heard. She looks like an albino or something, too. I don't know. Do I get less points because I shot her on the ground? Just saw something else take off. I don't know if that was one of the little, like, dove-like birds that don't count for anything or what. Combined. Trophy type combined. Female. Plumage type light brown. She almost looks like an albino or even like a piebald type pattern. But that's pretty nice. So we got left lung, healed sternum, skull, left tibia, left phalanges, right lung, left humerus. Good lord. Yeah, I was right on top of her. 25 yards out. I aimed for center mass. Alright. Good deal. I think that counts towards our community goal, too. Alright. We're going to start heading for that need zone again. Looked like she was by herself. I didn't hear any of the birds taking off after that shot, so we're gonna do our thing here and start luring them in. Oh, I did buy the game feeder pack too. I bought that since last week. Where do we have those? 4 and 5. When you're moving through brush like this, I had the sprint on. I tend to turn it off because that increases the sound even more than just the sprinting. See, watch. The sound pegs there. You can even hear it. That brings us back down if you turn off the sprint during those movements. So it looks like I already built this stand. I think that caller was on 4. Yep, 4. So I crouch walk everywhere I go so that things like what just happened happen. Where that turkey kind of walked up on me and I walked up on it and I saw her before she saw me. So the crouching thing seems to work. It might be really slow paced. It might be a little boring to watch out there if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, but it works. So I do want to mention Monday is going to be my last stream, my last regularly scheduled live stream on YouTube. I'm just not getting any kind of engagement over there, or almost none. So I gave it a good month, unless things pick up between today to Friday and next Monday. I'm going to drop live streaming there and just focus on streaming on Twitch. But I will post VODs, videos on demand, over on YouTube. Then I'll edit them down and throw them up if there's something particularly interesting. For the most part, I don't really want YouTube to become just another gaming channel. I would like that to be a nice mix of all the stuff I do. There we go. I think that's a need zone there, isn't it? That just, no, that's vegetation. But I am on all the socials, like way too many of them. It's actually almost out of hand to manage. How close am I to this stand? I got a little ways to go yet. It's up there somewhere. That's the moose. See the moose poop there. Never underestimate my ability to identify poop. But I feel like I'm managing the socials pretty well. So I'm most active on Mastodon. So if you're not familiar with Mastodon, it's a little like, yeah, oh, that was the moose cow. Those other ones there must be the male that we saw. I'm most active on Mastodon. If you're not familiar with it, it is kind of like, it is a short form social media site. So like a Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, whatever you want to call it. I am also on all three of those. I don't really interact a whole lot on Twitter. If somebody says something on one of my posts, or if they follow me or like it or boost it or, you know, repost it, whatever, retweet it. I don't, what are they calling it now? Rezeet it? Is it Twitter now? I'll go on and interact, but I'm not super active there. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. That's again mostly just to announce lives, new posts on the blog, you know, new field notes, that sort of thing. New videos, long form videos on YouTube, and to post reels and stuff like that. And like, that's really just, I don't know, to kind of get a community together and to start a conversation. You know, I enjoy interacting with people, but all of the different forms of social media are kind of exhausting, to be perfectly honest. But so far it's been a good time. But I'm most active over on Mastodon. That's where I do most of my interacting. And it's funny because Mastodon is like the most anti-social media social media. You know, there's a lot of people over there that are anti-Google, and they're anti-Amazon, and they're anti-this, and they're anti-that. And like a lot of them moved over there from Twitter back in 2022. Like there was a huge influx of people on Mastodon back in 2022 when Elon Musk took over Twitter. And like people keep on moving over there. But then Blue Sky opened up because that's, you know, Jack Dorsey again, the guy who made Twitter. So, you know, there's been a little bit of come and go, but there is a bridge, what it's actually called Bridgie, that goes between Twitter and Mastodon, and it allows you to set up an account on one and see the account on the other. Now I have both. I have both Mastodon and I have Blue Sky. And my Mastodon instance is also federated with Threads, but I also have a Threads. I basically, I just have all that stuff there for a lot of discoverability. So you can find out who I am, so that, you know, you can find out what I'm trying to do. And, you know, that's really just build a community. That's open a conversation. That's talk to people. You know, I'm a big fan of nature, obviously. I know it's this digital nature, but it's still nature. And I'm a big fan of like getting out and doing things, you know, and whether that's driving off road in my old Toyota, or it's fixing my old Toyota, or it's just working on some other project to make my life better, easier, whatever, or make the lives of those around me better, easier, whatever. Like, I'm trying to build a community so we have like-minded people to talk to. And, you know, that's really what I'm going for here. And that's why I want discoverability, so that people can find that and people can find me, and like we can find each other and kind of interact. And I think that's just like that's kind of the whole goal of this life, right? It's not just the goal of adventure adjacent. Like, what is life if you're not building community with other humans, right? And like, what is the point of living if you're not trying to leave the world a better place than when you came into it? You know, and it's hard. Like, there's people who actually work against you, and I'm not talking about, you know, anything crazy. I'm talking about people who put so much focus on you know, working and earning money and everything else, that they lose sight of the fact that none of that matters when you're gone. Nobody cares how much you work. Nobody cares how much you stream. You know, it doesn't matter how many video games you have in your Steam library, or you know, how many things you have bought and put in your garage or whatever. Like, if you don't do something cool with it, if you don't get out there and meet people, nobody's ever going to remember you. Nobody's going to know. I think I hear something moving up on the crest of this hill here. So I'm glad I checked about where this hotspot was, this need zone was. I'm going to check my map again here real quick. So it looks like all of my turkey need zones are down below here. So we're gonna see what this tent looks like. We're gonna see what this rest zone is that I see here. I'm pretty sure it's a rest zone, and we're gonna try to figure out where we need to go here, because I know that there's turkey zones around here. I know for a fact. But anyway, that's my little rant about people kind of missing the point of life. There is no like singular point other than like do cool shit and be around people. You know, and yeah, like we've all had, yeah, I'm right, there's a turkey. This is probably a turkey need zone here, hopefully. Like I get that sometimes people suck, right? I get that everyone will wind up disappointing you in some way, shape, or form at some point or another. But it's a moose need zone. Oh man. But you see, there's more turkey tracks. Let's see if we can find a turkey need zone, shall we? And it's more Jennies, as we learned this morning in the codex. Anyway, what was I saying? I was rambling, I'm sure. You know, I get that people are going to disappoint you. I get that, you know, things are going to go bad, or people are going to hurt you, or whatever. But, like, there's so much more to life than being hurt all the time. This is fairly fresh. So if you look, the game actually has a mechanic where the grass kind of lays over. So I'm going to hope we come up on a flock of turkeys. At the end of the day, and when I say at the end of the day, at the end of your life. Boy, why is this so heavy for a fucking Wednesday morning, bro? But at the end of the day, if you can say I did more good than harm, you've lived a good life. And that's really what it comes down to. And I want to connect with people who also have that mindset. You know, regardless of where you stand on the political spectrum, with a few exceptions. And I don't mean specific politicians as far as the exceptions go. I'm talking about, you know, agreeing on basic human rights, because that's something that I won't compromise on. That says very old now. But let's see what we can find. Which direction are we heading here? Yeah, there's supposed to be a need zone up this way. I don't think we're ever going to get to that stand, to be honest. What kind of tracks are those? That's more turkey tracks. I think it's another Jenny, though. Alright, so we can speed up since we're in the rain. That's turkey poop. Those can't be from that long ago. I realize it says very old, but that stuff ages out pretty damn quickly. And if we could follow this to a need zone, that would be amazing. Oh, damn. Gotta look way up to see that one. What is that? That looks like a need zone over there, doesn't it? Or is that more disturbed vegetation? Some days I wish I was disturbed vegetation. I think that's just more. But we'll see. What are you? A rock. I need another $1, please. Can somebody give me $1 for misidentifying a rock from a distance? I've been to whatever that flag is before, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell you what it was. Oh, that's a moose. If you look in the corner of the disturbed vegetation boxes there, it tells you the size of the animal, and that was a class 8. That is definitely not a turkey anymore. So we need to come back down to these ones here. Figure out what these are. What's that? Turkey tracks. It's going to be a little tough to spot turkeys in this kind of vegetation. But we know they're close, so let's get our caller out. Here we go. Works a treat. Can we get a nice fat gobbler? And yes, I know how dirty that sounds. That's why I said it. Sounds like we got a few of them out there. We're getting closer. And the wind is in our face, so... well, mostly. It's on our right cheek. We should probably pull our pants up, huh? Okay, that was a little funny. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. Can't tell if that's disturbed vegetation or a need zone. Yeah, baby. Let's get us some birds. We're going to see how many we can knock down out of this flock. I don't care if they are Jennies. Oh my god. How many are out there? We should be seeing them soon. Alright, so... There it is. Nope. A tree branch. Yeah, they're close. Alright. Let's get set up here, shall we? I think 7 and 8 are my decoys. Turkeys are talkative, I will say that. There's this bike path, a rail trail that I like to ride on not too far from my house. And there was a house there that had turkeys in a pen in their backyard. And when I go by, I go, gobble, 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 gobble. And they would talk back. It was wild. I am not very far away from that, but I don't care. Oh, I scared a moose. Great. My decoy. Alright, where is my caller? Mouth caller. Boy, I put those decoys close. Maybe this is a stupid spot. So hunting definitely seems like an exercise in hunting in a stand is definitely an exercise in patience. I don't have that. Well, somebody's all horned up. He came running over. I just wonder why they stopped talking. Hear them moving. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's 2. Both Jennies. I did not get that. There we go. Exit. Couldn't figure out how to get down. Alright. We definitely blew up this spot. But I think we got 2 more. Guess we can walk at a normal pace, too. Female, dark brown, silver trophy. Last one was only a bronze, despite being so pretty. This one's a silver. Alright. Headshot. Damn. I didn't get nothing else. All right. To accept. There's the other one. And another silver. Almost the same exact trophy rating, too. How do they rate that? Oh, okay. Diamond is 4.62. Good lord. Wow, I hit her everywhere. Flesh, left lung. Lumbar vertebrae, left scapula, intestines, lower neck. All these other fancy words, and it's just lower neck. Pelvis, thoracic vertebrae, thoracic, I think. Left something, left humerus. I can't quite read what that other one is. But yeah, no, we took her out cleanly. All right. Let's collect up our decoys and head to a different outpost, shall we? I don't know if anybody's out there watching, but I appreciate you. If you're enjoying the stream so far, this is something I do, not necessarily always the Hunter Call of the Wild, but this is something I do about 3 times a week. And... Alright, good. I do that here on Twitch. I'm still also doing it on YouTube. Live on YouTube right now. And I need to reorganize these inventory slots. I'm sorry. I have very specific ways that I like them organized. Oh, that's better. Okay. I do it 3 times a week. Live on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube, I'll be sunsetting starting on Monday. Just because, or Monday will be my last live stream, scheduled live stream. Just because I'm not getting hardly any engagement over there. And as much as I enjoy just playing games on weekday mornings, it's just not worth the extra hit to everything, basically. Oh, we got a need zone here. Looks like a rest zone. Kraken Heights. Oh, moose again? Bro, where are my turkeys at? Alright. And you can follow along by following me on Twitch, on YouTube. After Monday, I'll be posting edited live streams on YouTube. Particularly if something interesting happens. And honestly, all of the socials. All of them. Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, and I'm going to tease it now here in the live stream. I'm going to be setting up a Discord for community building, because that's what this channel is all about. So if you don't know like what I'm about, what I'm doing, you can check out my website at adventureadjacent.com. And let's see. Sorry, I got distracted. I heard something moving in the background. Need. Yeah. We've already been in game for 2 hours. That's how long that lasts. I heard something. So we got two of the three Jennies out of that flock, and we already had another Jenny earlier. So we are going to find a new outpost to go to and hunt from. So it looks like if we go to Balmont Northern and head south, we should be able to find something. So let's do that now. Balmont North. I think that's lake. Oh, I got a tent over there. Balmont. Gila. Leviathan. Aha! There we go. Fast travel. Soon as we land. Whitetail jackrabbit. I do like hunting jackrabbit. Alright, we are going to head south. Sadly into the wind. Like, there'll be some turkeys just to the east off the path. I'm gonna move a little bit quicker. Just to kind of get in position here. So it looks like there's turkeys scattered all over this this plateau here on my right. All around it. Right up to the lookout there and all around. Just in case you're curious, I did drop a link to the map that I'm looking at over in chat on both YouTube and Twitch. Speaking of, I do not have my chats up anymore. I don't know if anybody's chatting with me. There we go. I did drop a link to the maps that I'm looking at. It is an interactive map on wand.com, which I was not familiar with previously, but it got recommended to me by a good friend. And it works out very well. It's interactive in the sense that you can turn on and off different things and different need zones, and not, well, need zones, but like different animals, the outposts, all that kind of stuff. So it helps you kind of locate what you're looking for, particularly when you're doing a grind like this. So the wind is at our back, and that is far from ideal. But it looks like there's a trail that branches off to the right coming up down here. And yeah, we're coming up on it. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's oh, that's part of the topo map. All right, so if we go off trail here where it starts to bend to the right, we'll head down towards some potential turkey need zone. Walk off a cliff, shall we? Ooh, there's something there. I see small poop, so that's good. That appears to be rabbit poop, though. This is probably a rabbit need. For you. You appear to be deer. There's... Heard something off. Sometimes being in the viewfinder like that helps you narrow down the sounds, because it kind of cuts out the background noises of the forest. Good lord, look at all these need zones. All ass pine tree. Probably my best map for turkeys so far, besides Leighton Lake, because I have gotten 3 already this morning. Seen 4. We would be Silver Ridge Peak. I've had some good luck there. My God, look at them all. This has to be entirely rabbits. Like, I'll check each one. Although I do see some... It looks like moose poop there. You want to know how I know it's moose poop, like, right off the bat? That's actually too small. Yeah, whitetail. I saw an article about a woman a few years ago, many years ago now, on a slow news day, who was from Maine, who made jewelry out of moose poop. Like, she goes out in the woods, she finds it, and she makes jewelry out of it. Like, I guess coats it in something, turns them into earrings, whatever. I guess this is all going to be a whitetail feeding zone. Definitely looks like a whitetail area here. Yeah, I'm equipped for a whitetail. We got that covered. Moose I don't have covered so well. 0400 to 0800. What time is it now? 100. Okay. Man, look at them all. Okay. Where are we at on the map? We're about where it says it should be. Maybe a little further down this. But this is a hell of a hot spot for deer. Like something got spooked. I had no idea deer hooves like spread the way they do. Because if you look at the ones where they're trotting, it's more together. These trot, or not trotting, sorry, walking. These are trot. Yeah. Well, there's a moose. I knew I saw moose poop over here somewhere. What if it's a feed zone for the moose too? Where's he at? I'll shoot a moose. Probably shouldn't. The Nagant's not quite big enough, I don't think. I can check. Let me check real quick. Inventory, that way we can still see the background. Yeah, 3 to 7. Heard something. We need to move a little bit further down this ridge, I think. Oh. I think that's him there, isn't it? No? How is he? Oh shit. Alright, we found a rest zone. Alright, they're fleeing now. That's good. Alright, well, they're not fleeing, but the male moose is. I don't know, honestly, who's worse. Who's more aggressive. Alright. So we also stumbled into a moose need zone here. zone. Yeah, I knew those showed up on the map. Why do they not? They're just not close enough? Am I just over there? Up here. Also didn't speed up my map. Alright. Swear to God, I hear something else. What did my turkey call? That's rain. Boy, this area is great. Look at all these need zones. And we're right near the water, too? Yeah, you're moving. With a hawk. Check out this need zone down here. I think that's just another rest zone. We're going to see if we can find a drinking zone around here. Go from there. If there's anybody watching and you have any tips for me, I would appreciate it, because we're coming up dry on turkeys right now. Had some good luck at the start, but not gonna lie, we had them in the first half. Moose again. A whitetail. Doe. Buck. Yeah, let's get him. I can't see him anymore. One shot. Drop like a brick. We'll check out this need zone just in case we found another animals need zone here. Another rest zone. Nope, still moose. That's okay. We got a drink zone though. It's obviously for the whitetails. All right, this is shaping up to be a pretty good morning. 3 turkeys and a whitetail. I like it. Asshole. I do like that staccato 762 by 54R sound they use for this gun. Really like, poof! I like that. It's real good. How much further? You tell him impatient? Alright, I see him. Dude, that was... I'm proud of that shot. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a good shot. Can't tell if that's the wind. Animals. Alright, I know we said we were hunting turkey this morning, but we just got a buck. See how we did. He dropped. He dropped immediately. He didn't even run. So that's good. I don't even like to hurt digital animals. Is that weird? I guess it would be more weird if I did, huh? Where are those hawks coming from? Are there hawks in the game? I guess you're not allowed to hunt birds of prey, are you? I don't actually know. I would assume not, because a lot of them I think are endangered. Whoa! That's a nice rack. So you can see where the does ran. Yeah, look, he dropped immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that a 9-point buck? Silver. I got both lungs. Yeah, that was a good shot. High of the heart, but that's okay. I don't aim low enough. It's part of my problem, but that's okay. We still took him down nice and clean. It was a good shot. Where's the true rack thing? True score. There it is. Length of tines, tip to tip spread, overall spread, number of tines. Oh no, it's a 10-pointer. I think we should taxidermy. I realize it's only a silver, but that's really pretty. Taxidermy complete. All right. I hate how much taxidermying is, though. We can drop him in our hunting lodge then. All right. I have not seen nor heard any turkeys. So I really need to clean this monitor. There's a speck of dirt on it, and really thought that was something. Doves. Bush, another dove. All right. Let's find another spot, shall we, boys and girls? Uh, no out. Right, so it looks like if we go over to the Balmont Railroad outpost, we head southeast. We might have more. Balmont? No, Balmont. Yeah, we need to go down to about here, 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 and here. So we're going to be all around the tracks there. No, I don't want to place a waypoint. I want to fast travel. Move waypoint. Fast travel. That is a pretty moose. That, oh, moose. Don't. Why is it that when I'm hunting turkeys, all I get are moose? Mooses. Geese? Geeses? Alright. Make our way southeast, shall we? So yeah, where I'm looking on the map, we gotta go down about... Place a waypoint there. I actually meant to place that one. There we go. 245 yards. Nice walk through the woods. Breezy up here in this part of the map. Ooh. Oh. Are there turkeys on the Scandinavia map? What is that, Reventuli or something? Moose mating call. I'm gonna follow the trail and then go over the crest, I think, rather than walking through the woods and making a bunch of noise. Beard hair stuck in my headphones. It was tickling my ear. Hate that. Oh, and I did it again with the chats. All right, there we go. One of these days, I'd like to do a really long stream. One of those drank too much before you went to bed kind of streams. All right, yes, that was a piss joke. I'm sorry. No, I'd like to do like a 4-hour hunting stream and plan it all out, kind of like I do with my my off-road adventures. I love planning off-road adventures. Honestly, if I could get paid just to do that, plan them and then go on them, that would be my ideal life. Definitely something in the water. So it looks like they're all around the tracks. So this is the furthest north and west. Another one somewhere about here. Here. So we'll head for this one first and see what we can find. Get our turkey caller out. See if we can spark a little interest. Damn, that works. Like we got another flock of Jennies out here, boys. What was that? There was one over here, too. Is that a male? Yeah, there we go. Looks like we have quite a few males over there. Alright. Oh, this is a much better spot than the last one. I'm going to head for the further one away. Just because that'll give me a chance to get set up and maybe bag a few males today, too, because I already got 3 females. Sorry if I'm yelling. These things are loud. Dude, they are all over. Holy hell. What's 200 yards that way? It looks like that southern one. Oh my god. I feel like I'm being hunted by them. Alright, so let's drop a pin. Yeah, look at that. That was pretty darn close, because it said 200 to 260 yards away. These ones are definitely chasing me. Those ladies, those must be some cougar turkeys. The way they're acting. Oh my god. They won't stop. Alright, shotgun's locked and loaded. Let's get him riled up again, shall we? I think they're mad I'm walking away. Let's do the mouth caller. Oh, we got something there. That might be a need zone. Can't tell what it is, though. Is that a rest zone? Apparently I'm not as good as I thought I was at identifying the zones. I kept calling the other ones probably rest zones, and they were feeding zones, every single one of them. Right. Get out our rangefinder. 30 yards out from that rest zone. That's the tracks? Yeah, it's the tracks. Okay. Get our mouth caller back out. Oh, that's a bear. Little one. Little mama bear. A deer or a moose or something. Moose rest zone. Of course it is. Told you, they're pissed. They were mad. I don't even know what that was. I don't know if it was a male or a female. They were mad. I was calling and walking away. Non-vital organ hit? How? I got the left lung. We're good. Ooh, a gold. And a male. Quality. Yeah, we'll taxiderm. Dude, he ran up within 12 yards of me. 12 yards. That's wild. How much am I getting for? How much money did I just... Anyway. Drop a shell back in. We'll go back to calling. Nope. See some tracks over there. I'm not sure what they... Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? Then a gun could take care of him. It's only a 7. That'd be a good shot, but... Sometimes, I think I have a perk or a skill or something where you can lure in other animals with the wrong caller. We need more scent eliminator. He tracks bear tracks again. He was pretty far out. I'm not going to chase him too far if I don't hear him again. That's the female black bear that we saw the tracks for before. Little girl. The young. But I heard something. I might have to sign up for this, what was that? I'll take another whitetail buck. He behind the ridge now? Damn it. Have our, what was that? Have our scent eliminator spray. I swear I just saw something run off. It looked big too, like a bear. Maybe I'm crazy. There's no tracks or nothing. Maybe crazy. A doe, a deer, a female deer. And very old. That was likely a... We can find out, because there's it was a level 8 though. That would have to be a moose. Oh. Moose cow. Right. If there's anybody out there watching, I appreciate you. If you're watching later on the video on demand, I appreciate you as well. We will probably be wrapping up here in the next 15 to 30 minutes, I would say. It's been a successful hunt so far. We've gotten 4 turkeys and 1 nice buck. A 10-pointer, actually. And we are working on the Thanks for the Fowl turkey hunting event. We are making our way towards the source of some turkeys. They have fallen silent on me. Excuse me. But I'm going to put out some decoys down here on this hill, I think. Assuming I can get a clear field here. Clear area. We'll put up our tree stand and try to call them in. Try to go out with a couple of more turkeys this time. Last time we only got 2 turkeys and only one of them passed a harvest check because I accidentally shot it 3 times. It was standing behind the first turkey I shot, and then I shot it 2 more times. I didn't realize I clipped it the first time. Guess I should have assumed. Oh, this is a nice clear area. I don't know where that nice whitetail I just saw went. Maybe he'll come back around. That there, more rock? Oh, okay, I see. Looked like there was a turkey standing on top of that there. Alright, what are these tracks? Yeah, there's our turkeys. Alright. So we're going to drop our decoys somewhere around here. And I don't know if the direction actually matters. But... and we'll drop our tom here. Little ways. Like, it would be kind of cool if it pointed them towards you. Now, we're going to try to use one of these trees up here, I think. Maybe this one? See which one we can put it on. Of course, none of the ones that actually have a good view. Guess we'll do that one. That'll put us a little further out of the wind, too. I don't know how well they can smell, but... no sense in spooking them if we don't have to. Oh wait, no, I can do it on this one. Good. Do want it on the front side. Oh. Not too high up. Why do you only want to be on the one side? Boy, this thing is finicky. Turn off my fast speed mount. That'll do. We spooked something. That sucks. Alright. That was just that whitetail. Oh yeah, look at that. Whole bunch of them. Just ran off. I just missed them. Yeah, I spam the shit out of the callers. Can't help it. Okay. I guess we can turn off our waypoint, huh? So somewhere I read, and I don't remember where, or heard, or something, this caller is for luring them into the general vicinity, whereas the mouth caller is for getting them as close as possible or something. I don't remember now, but it was something to that effect. I do appreciate the nearly 360-degree field of view in this. Here we go. We probably scared them off walking in and shooting that other one. But we got a whole bunch now. They're coming towards us. So, fine. Patience pays off. Oh. Went out to the Chinese buffet, actually the sushi buffet last night. And the fortune cookie I got said, have patience with yourself and others. I guess that also means video game. $280 to $380. They're interested. Couldn't track that one. They're gobbling too fast here. Not gonna be able. It looks like 280 is just on the other side of those trees, so maybe we'll see them walking through sooner than. Those trees are only 100 yards. Not sure what it's pointing at. It says 270, 300. Right, so far, it seems like my experience has been that once they get quiet, they're on the move. So we just need to keep watching this general direction. Letting them know we're still here, we still love them, and we want to talk to them. Just want to talk. Just want to talk. Here's something. That's my decoy. Almost shot my own decoy. They moving further out? No, they're much closer now. That first one was, anyway. Yeah, no, they're all closer. Good. I am fighting the urge hard to get out of this tree stand and go after them. Seems like 3 or 4 toms out there. Still just far enough out I can't see them. Boom. Good. Phew. I clicked the left mouse button, not thinking. I'm like, I'll just shoot at the sound. Honestly, my brain sometimes is so dumb. Let's switch to the mouth caller and see if that makes a difference. Alright, they've gone quiet again. Hopefully they're on the move. They seem to have moved a little bit further south from where they originally were, like over in this general vicinity. So, hopefully they keep going. I'd love to get them lined up out here with my decoys. Near my decoys. Alright, we're gonna fire off more of this guy. Just in case the mouth caller doesn't reach quite as far. I don't think I've ever sat so long in a single position or in a stand in this game before doing this turkey hunt. I think I need another cup of coffee. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do after I get offline here. I don't know if you're out there watching in Twitch land or YouTube land, but if you are, I appreciate you. If you're watching after the fact on the video on demand, I also appreciate you. If you are enjoying this, feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe, what have you. If you're interested in following more of the adventures, Adventure Adjacent is about more than just live streaming, although I do enjoy my live streams. Do a little bit of everything. Do some off-roading, do some wrenching, and do a whole lot of talking and trying to build community out here. So community building for me isn't just about, you know, getting monetized or whatever. I don't, like, it would be great if I could get paid to do this work. They move further. Oh no, that's a female turkey. It would be great if I could get paid to do this work. The adventure driving and overlanding and all that stuff, but that's not really the point. I want to find like-minded people. So check out the website, adventureadjacent.com. I'm on all the socials. You know, just find me there. And my username everywhere is at adventureadjacent, with the exception of Twitter. It's at adventureadj. So look for me out there in social media land. I am most active on Mastodon, if you're not familiar with it. It's kind of like Blue Sky or Twitch or Threads, but I am also on those three. So anywhere you feel comfortable, I'm here to meet people and build community and just in general enjoy life and leave the world a little bit better place than when I got here. And I feel like the best way to do that is by... There's one. There's a bird. There's one of our turkeys. Let's lure him in. Get closer, little buddy. Get closer. I feel like our whole purpose here on Earth is just to improve things for the next people. You know, not just that. Like, that's a big deal. Stuck on the tracks. We can get him pretty easy. $60 yards out. Up in a gun. There he goes. I only hit him twice, so hopefully we got him. Hopefully we got another harvest here. I think we're gonna walk over and grab him and be on our way. But anyway, what I was saying, community building. So I've got 2 kids. They're going to live long after me. I want the world to be a good place for them. I want them to feel included. They don't necessarily have to like everybody or love everybody, but treating people with respect is important, and I try to do the same thing. I try to lead by example with them, and yeah, I'm trying to build a community that's like that. You know, maybe you're tired of social media. Maybe you're tired of, you know, just existing digitally, having this face you put front online versus who you are in person. And I want you to be your authentic self. I want you to get weird with it. I want you to really enjoy living. And, you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to enjoy the world. I'm here to enjoy life. I'm here to enjoy living. A male, a buck. That was a buck over here. So we know roughly where the other guy was. Copse of trees over here. We're gonna drop a little waypoint. Gonna get out. Gonna get the Nagant out. Try to find this buck because I'm a little pissed I missed him before. Oh, and I need to pick up my tree stand and my decoys too. So we'll go back this way. I think he said he was about 150, 170 yards off. Let's see if he wanders back on through. There's some tracks going across this. We will pull up here and wait just a little bit. We are getting near our stream end time, but we can absolutely spend a little bit of extra time if it means another buck. We've gotten 4 turkeys, so no, is that 5 turkeys? That's 5 turkeys so far today. And one nice 10-point buck. It was only a silver on the games rating system, but for me, he was a perfect 10. How's that? This is the Odin 4x12 scope I have here. And we got our rangefinder here. See no buck. We are going to select our tom here. Why is the scope so dark? I don't like. We'll head back towards our pin. We'll have a nice little walk. Walk through the woods, through the fields, and we'll talk a little bit more. Ooh. Ooh. I am definitely getting the 3rd cup of coffee today. I got a lot of work to do. I did do some work already. I got up at 5:30 this morning. So about 3 hours before I started the stream. And I've already been at the stream almost 2 hours. And I did get some work done, but I need to get more done. There's a lot of daylight left to burn. It is a beautiful sunny day here in southeastern Pennsylvania. And yeah. If you're watching the stream and not talking, not chatting, that's okay. I certainly don't mind. Some days it's just nice to have hear a little conversation in the background. There's our bird there. You. I don't think I got him. I'm a little pissed I didn't hear him. Guess I should stop talking so damn much. Alright. I definitely don't think I got him. But that's alright. It was still a good hunt today. I gotta work on my, I used to be pretty good at shooting them while they're in flight, but I need to work on it, I guess. Skills get rusty, that's why we practice, right? Practice makes better. I don't like perfect. Nothing's ever perfect, and that's okay. It's okay, nothing's ever. This one was not quite as good of a shot as the others. I think I hit him twice. He did not go down immediately. He actually flew off and landed over here. I am pretty... No, I don't think I hit that. Oh, I didn't get the tree stand. Alright, I'm going to have to walk back over and get that, but we'll stand up and walk. Maybe. Gold! 17-pound turkey. That's pretty good. Oh, we only hit him once, though. Right lung, intestines, pelvis. Not sure which shot that was. We'll take it. What was that? Come back for more. All right, make that 6 for the day. See, that's why I always crouch and move so slowly. That kind of stuff happens all the time. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and check the hunt club, or whatever they're calling it these days, the community event thing. See how many I've gotten so far. I'm impressed that last one passed the harvest check. Ooh, even bigger one. That's my best one of the day. Yeah, buddy. I hit every vital organ in that one. I forgot to stop him from walking. Alright. Nah. Yeah, there's our tree stand. We'll head back to that one. We'll take down our tree stand and we'll call it a day, and that'll be almost 10:30 on the nose. So, this was a very productive day. Is that rain incoming, or is that something moving? Pretty sure that's a tree and not... log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Nope, no. Alright. Keep it pushing. We're gonna take that waypoint off the map. This was a good productive day. Good productive hunts. I can't remember how many I got, though. I know I got the 10-point buck. And no, I'm not going to let that go. Taxidermized him. I might put him up in the hunting lodge. Not that I use that thing very often, but... I think I got about half of the birds I got today from the my little tree stand here. So I'm becoming a fan of the tree stands. I'll say that much. I am pissed off that I used a tripod stand in the last hunting stream and didn't realize that you can't move them once they're set up. All right. Well, we're going to check out our stats here real quick. Challenges. And we got 7 in total, so that means we got 6 today. There's 18 hours left. Okay. What were the daily challenges? I should have, reptiles. How many reptiles are there besides the alligators down in Mississippi? Buffaloes, oh, I could have done that. Oh, using a rifle now. Mammals, wildlife, bow or crossbow. Oh, there's a photograph. Okay. Photograph a common raccoon, huh? Harvest hares. See, that one I would have done. That would have been right in line with what times we were hunting here. Alright, well, let's take a quick look at our codex, hunting log, latest harvest. 1, 2, 3 whitetail deer, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright. Our best one was the last one. The last 3 have been gold. That's amazing. 2 silvers and a bronze. And yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Alright. Well, this was a productive day. A productive hunt. So, I hope everybody has a great day. Great rest of your week. I'll be back again Friday morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm on the east coast of the United States here in Pennsylvania. And I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed the stream, if you're watching on the replay, I really appreciate you, especially if you got to this point in the video. Don't forget to check me out on adventureadjacent.com and all of the socials at adventureadjacent.com, with the exception of Twitter, which is at adventureadj. Yeah. I look forward to coming out and hunting again soon. But I think Friday is going to be another ETS2 stream, more Nordic Horizons, and that should be a fun one too. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys, and looking forward to talking to more people out there in the future. Take care now.